Spirit light body, y'all. You already know what it is. Back at it. Look, I ain't even going front like I ain't reading some notes that I took because, like, I've been wanting to put this together for a while and I just been trying to find the words. And one day I was at work like a couple weeks ago and it just came to me and I stopped in the middle of what I was doing and I walked off the floor and went in the back and wrote this down. So I pretty much, like I said, I got it in here, but I kind of wrote it down, and I just want to get it out. And I plan on having like a bigger video coming behind this. I like to call it the mirror effect of the pattern matrix. And basically the pattern is sacred geometry. Dealing with the spirit of geometry, because basically Gaia's metrics. You see what I'm saying? The measurements of the earth. You see what I'm saying? But anyway though, so the mirror, you know what I'm saying, is you. And you are a mirror. You see what I'm saying? And everything around you, the cosmos, is a mirror and it shows you reflections. So everything is a reflection of yourself. You ever been in like one of the mirror houses and everywhere you look it's a different little shape of you? You see what I'm saying? Like, like it's funny how that works. Like, the fractal verse, as some people call it. But anyway though, so how many of y'all ever heard of something like when you was growing up? Now see, I've asked a couple people. Some people said they never heard of it, but my wife heard of it, and a couple other people I asked heard of it. How many of y'all heard when you was growing up that when you hit a certain age as a child, you cross through this window, and once you cross through that window, you see what I'm saying, you're outside of childhood? Well, see, I had a divine revelation to me. That window that was spoken of, you see what I'm saying, is when you cross through the window of yourself. Basically, like, all right, this ties into kind of like the whole twin flame thing, but the twin flame isn't you and some passionate person outside of you having sex. It's when you close yourself off from your true self. You see what I'm saying? Through this matrix, through this world that they pull over your eyes. You see what I'm saying? Because at one point, a lot of us, like may have had imaginary friends. We had different gifts. You see what I'm saying? We all got a gift, the dealing with the spiritual realm. And you're told so many times, oh, that ain't real, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Man, that ain't right, child. That ain't real. Sit down, man. You get your head out the clouds. You're mad. You're imagining stuff, but imagination is one of the most powerful forces on the earth. You see what I'm saying? Like, like real shit. How do you think people invent shit? You see what I'm saying? Like, like, that's where the money's at, working for your damn self, using this. You see what I'm saying? Like, and of course, don't forget this. But anyway, though, so that window that you cross through that they was always talking about is basically like when you losing yourself. You see what I'm saying? And you begin to accept this matrix or a mental pattern. You see what I'm saying? From their matrix, which is mind alteration or mind control. You see what I'm saying? In so many different ways. Now, Sevan Bomar breaks this down really good, where he talks about the real matrix. I would advise looking into his channel, and I'll try. I know I ain't gonna be able to do it like maybe today, but soon I'll try and get some links up under this description or whatever, so y'all can look at some of that stuff. But yeah, I say that window. Well, I think I always heard it was like around 12. Because they say 12 is the last age of being a child before you become a teenager or whatever, right? But I'm like, see, I think today is happening much faster. I think back in the old days that, yeah, it may have happened then, it took them longer. But today, think about it, the internet, you see what I'm saying? The radio, the music, all this different trash that you put into your mind. And you begin to take these characters by watching these films and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, this stuff is really deep, y'all. I'm telling you, like I said, I'm gonna give you some stuff that you can get into, and I'm gonna break it down further in the future or whatever, so you can kind of start to understand. In case you don't know, the way that these magicians and these sorcerers from Hollywood and the way that films and stuff actually work. You see what I'm saying? Like, like, this shit is some real deep shit, y'all. Like, and it clicked for me and it made sense. And I thought about that window they always spoke about. Like, that's it, cutting yourself off from your true self beyond the veil. Because if you don't know that's your other half, or what they call the twin flame. You see what I'm saying? The other, quote unquote, the other half is you beyond the veil, the you that exists outside of time. When we have all these synchronicities and we see these numbers and shit, it's your other half, your twin flame, you beyond the veil, you that exist outside of time. Know that you are an infinite being. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're fractalized into this cosmos. We all are. You know, I tell people around me all the time, I ain't doing nothing that you can't do, man. You know, like, yo, real rap, I ain't doing nothing you can't do. Like, yo, it don't work like that, man. Like, yo, the only time you can be cut off from that gift or whatever, you know, is like when we're deceived and we allow somebody to do that. See what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, real rap, man. Like, I mean it. But let's see, what else? Most close themselves off from their true self on the other side of the veil or the spirit realm, often called the astral plane. Cut out the outside influences and go within to your true self in the darkness of your ether net. There, any and all always has and always will be. I wrote that down too, like, yo, like, that sings to my soul. So maybe some of y'all out there resonate with that. But anyway, though, y'all, like, man, like always, man, I'm strapped for time. I gotta go punch this man's clock. That's why I keep working towards sovereignty, y'all, becoming sovereign. You see what I'm saying? I got some stuff I'm looking into now. I don't know how legit it is, so I ain't gonna get into it on here. I got one of my other homies looking into it, and I'm trying to get my brother to look into it for me too. You know, I like to throw my little reel out there and get it going, you know, see if we can get some hits, see some, you know, because I don't want to waste nobody's time with no dumb shit is all, man. So I'm gonna keep researching into it or whatever, man. And anyway, though, y'all, peace and love, man, and I'm out. I'll holler at you soon. One.